Hi TikTok, I'm Amber and I'm a recovering addict. I just wanted to pop on here and do a little updated about me. If you look at my pinned video, I have kind of like a description video on who I am and what my purpose here on TikTok is. But I wanted to update that because it's been a hot minute since I recorded that. So I'm 26 years old and I have 4 years sober with the help of plant medicine and MAT. So I started using when I was 13 years old, and it was a very quick uh, progression for me, downhill progression, I guess you could say. It just started with partying and drinking on the weekends and quickly progressed to taking pills and snorting, swallowing, smoking, anything I could basically get my hands on. I started using opiates when I was 13 as well, and I was introduced to that in a very malicious way. The guy that I was dating at the time, uh, he and his mom, I guess, how do I say this without this getting taken down? They were a supplier, I guess you could say. And we went to a party, me and my boyfriend and some friends, and we went back to his house later that night. I was told we were going to be doing some party favors. Thought it was MDMA. But unfortunately, it wasn't, and it was so within a little bit of taking them, within some time of taking them, I ended up getting super sick and puked. And then after getting sick, I ended up just falling in love with the feeling. I remember just being so carefree, and all my worries and problems were just not relevant. That should have been like, you know, the end of that relationship right then and there, for giving me something that I wasn't agreeing with at the time. However, because it just set off something in my brain, I felt like, he was showing me this because he loved me. And at that time, it just made me think I loved him even more. So it grew a trauma bond between the two of us and a very toxic relationship, which we were in and out of for the next 5 years until I was basically court ordered to go to a treatment center for 6 months, which I did almost complete. That's a story for another time. However, I was able to stay sober for a while. I did end up relapsing, and I ended up relapsing a couple times. It wasn't until January of 2019 when me and my fiance found recovery for the last time, and we held on to it for our dear lives. We walked into a MAT clinic downtown in our city and started on MAT medication and never looked back since. So my whole reason for being on TikTok is to share my message of recovery and to help others realize that there is other ways to recover than the standard NA program. And just because the NA program doesn't work for you doesn't mean other programs and other recovery resources won't. So, that said, I also advocate for mental health. I was just recently diagnosed with ADHD as an adult, and I have anxiety, depression, a whole list of mental illnesses. So I also, that's a huge other thing that I support and advocate for, and something you'll see on my page. Between those two, like addiction and recovery, or I guess recovery, addiction, and mental health. I am a mom of 2. I'm pretty sure I already said that. So I like to just have fun and make mom content as well. But yeah, if any of that interests you, or if you want to keep up with me and what I post, definitely hit the follow button, like, interact, comment with this post, and you can stay updated with me. But yeah, I hope that gives you guys a little introduction on who I am and what I plan to do here on TikTok, my page.